Hello friends, welcome back to another draft here on the streets of draftmancer.com. We've got another Team Vintage Cube draft ahead of us. This one's going to be a 4v4 between Karate, Sam, Sandy, and Gavin versus myself, Slurp, Salvato, and Cassis here. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs. Some people were having issues getting the stickers. Remember, if you order with cardkingdom.com and you ask for a That's Magic Baby sticker, you can get one of those. Some people are saying they ordered and they did not get the sticker. If that was the case for you, reach out to support, and they will ship it to you. There was an issue at first. Anyways, we're going to first pick this Minskin Boo. It is the best card in the pack by far, the most comparable to Power. Sadly, we did not open Power. And yeah, what a mistake of a card this is. If you can play Minskin Boo on turn 4 or even a little bit earlier if you're lucky, it will just end games. We got a Dak Fade in here, Vampiric Tutor, Arid Mesa, Plateau is alright. This is going to be between the Fetch, the Dak, and the Vamp. I don't mind just taking another Planeswalker here. Dak is pretty good. Plenty of good artifacts to steal and often does a good job in the type of decks that I like to build. Okay, speaking of decks I like to build, we're getting past an Exhume here, which would be a pretty decent follow-up to Dak if I wanted to. There is a Traxa as a good reanimate target as well. You might be getting tired of these reanimate decks, but if they are the best decks and they are open, it is 100% correct to draft them. Is it correct to take it in this pack? I'm not quite sure if Exhume is where we want to be here. Kind of want to take the Spire Bluff Canal. Kind of want to take the Snapcaster Mage. Karakas is always fantastic. I'm going to change things up a little bit here and go out of my normal comfort zone. And let's just take Snapcaster Mage and see if we can do something with that instead. Getting a little bit punished maybe as we get a Frantic Search, which would have been a phenomenal follow-up to the Exhume, but all's well that ends well. Torrential Gearhulk could be pretty good here. I like cheap interaction like Spell Pierce. There's a Splinter Twin that I guess I'm probably going to have to take as another backup. Just like another way to win immediately. It's always more important to get like Twin or Kiki Jiki before you consider getting the other pieces. Not that it's bad to take like Deceiver Exarch or Pestermite earlier on the off chance you get them, but getting the Splinter Twin is a lot more important in my opinion. And I think now I'm going to take the Impulse. Dismember would be another fantastic choice here, I think, just as a removal spell you can put into any deck. But now that we have the Splinter Twin, I'm gonna take the Impulse and maybe consider, digging for combo pieces. It's great with Snapcaster too. Into a Temporal Mastery could be fun. Let's see, this is the 5-mana one. I don't really care for this Teferi. It hasn't served me very well, even in my good blue decks and whatnot. With Temporal Mastery, though, you do really want to have access, or at least hopefully you have access to cards like Brainstorm, Jace the Mind Sculptor for another type of Brainstorm, or one of the tutor effects, right? Like the Vampiric Tutor that we passed earlier. But I think it's going to be my choice here. There just isn't much else in that pack anyways with the current start that we have. I mean, I could consider taking like Sakura Tri-Builder, but that's not as big of a signal, at least in my opinion, to seeing like an elf, a 1-mana elf or whatever, So I'm going to be looking for ways to get Minskin Boo out early and take them pretty high. So if we get like a red-green Talisman or something, blue-green Talisman, I think those are going to be pretty high pickups for me. Because I would guess right now that we're probably going to be a red-blue base deck. But who knows for sure. Cradle Raphelos. Okay, those are the type of cards I was talking about for good signals of green. I hate that I'm not going to be able to get the Cradle, but Raphelos is probably the right choice between the two. Now, the only issue with taking Raphelos is that you need to be playing a pretty heavy number of green sources, right? So this might not work out, as we're seeing a Fertile Ground. That's another way to play Minsc and Boo early, I suppose. There's a Savannah there. Grave Titan. I mean, Spellbinder's quite good too. Not really huge on Fertile Ground, but I guess it could be okay. Yeah, maybe we start taking some random green stuff. I'm usually not a huge fan of green in this format. Obviously, I like doing like the Grixis combo decks, whether you're reanimating, whether you're tinkering, that type of thing. But this doesn't mean we can't go there. Yeah, well, we're going to take the Escape to the Wilds now. This is a fantastic piece of card advantage for red and green, and I mean, it looks like it's going to slot perfectly into the type of cards we've already taken so far. Ulamog might not look like a great pickup, but if we do end up in green, it's not hard to cast Ulamog with getting some decent ramp, or if you're lucky, just getting channel, right? So it could be we're moving more into like, well, Exhume on the wheel. Okay, I'm not going to pass Exhume. I don't lose much. Hullbreaker Horror is just okay, and Fauna Shaman's weird. So somebody took the Atraxa. They didn't take the Exhume. I'm going to take the Exhume and see if maybe that'll work out instead. Gearhulk, Sun Titan. Hornet Queen is okay. I mean, I only have Impulse for an instant right now, but we'll still take the Gearhulk. And this is fine if we end up in green. Endurance is a good sideboard. Okay. So I would say overall that was a pretty weak pack one for me. I did get Minsc and Boo opened. I did get a pretty late Raphellos, but this is not a good start, at least from what I'm used to. But we do have our options open, at the very least. I mean, Endurance is probably a main deck card if we're going to end up in green. All right, let's go to pack 2. We opened a Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty nice. Natural Order is really good. Volcanic Island looks fantastic. There is a blue-white talisman that we're not going to consider. Fiery Confluence is always super strong. I think we probably want to take Wheel of Fortune here over over Volcanic Island. I'm just questioning if it's correct to take the Natural Order, though, for the potential. Because besides Raphellos, what mana dorks did we see? Sakura Tribe Elder? I don't believe I saw too many signs, really, for green, but Natural Order is one of the better green cards. It's really awkward. I think I go with the wheel here. Okay, Noble Hierarch, Upheaval. Hex Drinker's pretty good. Sheldock Isle. I mean, I guess I'm going to take the Hierarch now. Sylvan Library is okay. Yeah, we'll see if I end up regretting passing that Natural Order, but I'll start taking a few green cards. This is a pretty good pack. This is a pretty good pack indeed. We've got to take the Zealous Conscripts here, and the reason is we just have the combo right there between Conscripts and Twin, and you don't even need to be playing a different color other than red, so easy pickup here for me, just to give us a good backup win con. Passing a Wasteland, Green Fetch, Lightning Bolt, Inferno Titan. Okay. Red Green Twin. Is that a mana drain? Holy, pick 4 mana drain. Wow. That makes my Gearhulk a lot better. And I'm still not sold on the green anyways, except for like splashing Minsc and Escape. There's a Kiki Jiki here, but we don't even need that since we have the Twin. A Brazen is good. No, Mana Drain is just too good. Grizzlebrand. Ugin. None of these cards are actually all that great for us. I wonder if I'm supposed to still just take the Grizzlebrand. Because we could pretty easily play it with just a couple more discard effects and then run the Exhume or whatever. I'm alright with that. Bayou, no, we don't need black. Oh, there's a red-green talisman. That's one of the cards I was talking about earlier. That's good. We're going to take the red-green talisman here. We're losing on Faithless Looting and maybe Duskwatch. Nice. Yeah, we could go like Teamer Twin. If I do this, I need to start finding the good lands. I passed that volcanic island, the very low chance that we're going to get that back on the wheel. Right now, the Raphelos actually looks extremely bad. Because even if we end up in green, Raphelos is not going to do much as he purely adds green, right? Whereas Hierarch and Fertile Ground are pretty good fixing for whatever nonsense I have going on here. I think one of the nicest things about having the the conscripts here for us is that unlike a lot of other, well, most of the other ones, it just doesn't work, right? With Splinter Twin. You can't Deceiver Exarch plus Splinter Twin in the same turn because the Exarch's not going to have haste. You can do that with conscripts. Shallow Grave for the Grizzlebrand and the Ulamog now. Yeah, we could still very easily be Grixis. I'm going to take that. Toxic is amazing. Sheesh. That's a really good black shell, actually. Wow, okay. And Shallow Grave works with Ulamog, notably. Collective Brutality now and Arona, yeah. Okay, see you later, green. We'll probably still end up playing the Minskin of course, but we're going to go Grixis combo / combos. I don't actually know what's better. I think Brutality is extremely potent, but Rona has been a really good one for me in this cube. Yeah, I'm going to take the Rona, even though I think the what you call it, Brutality might be better overall. Upheaval on the wheel is cute, but if we're not playing green, it's going to get so much worse. So, I mean, finally I've taken a piece of land fixing. Wasteland Wield? That's crazy, but I gotta take Talisman of Indulgence here for black-red. I would love to take the Inferno Titan or the Valky as well, but hello. Okay, you know what? This is starting to get pretty solid. I might not have the fixing in lands, but I'm starting to get fixing in other means. Kiki-Jiki Wield, okay. What's nice about having a Reanimator backup plan when we have the Kiki-Jiki combo available to us is that we can bring them back from the graveyard too. Extra way to win there. I have not particularly cared for Kaito. Duskwatch Recruiter and Elspeth. Alright, give me a little piece of power, pack 3, please. Mox Pearl. Alright. I asked and I received. I'm not going to complain, even though it's the one color I'm not currently planning on playing. We're passing a Xander's Lounge, which is most unfortunate. An Urza's Saga, which wouldn't be that good in our deck. Pestermite should wheel. Talisman of Creativity might actually be my biggest loss. Beside the Xander's Lounge. Yeah. So my choice... Obviously, we're going to take the Pearl. We're losing Xander's Lounge and Creativity. We're going to get past a Mind Twist. Ugh. I don't like Mind Twist, but you don't pass Mind Twist. Stern Scolding... Blue-black fixing, Recruiter grabs Kiki, but not conscripts. Okay. There's an Imperial Seal. That will make the Temporal Mastery better. Also, very good for a combo deck. There's the freaking channel. I mean, it kind of feels like nobody might be playing the big green deck like that. For us, we have, what, a Knight's Whisper and an Echo of Aeons? Guess we need some more early game. I have Wheel of Fortune right now. Man, where are all the lands I want? Where damn lands be? Oh, that's a very good pack, damn. That is an extremely strong pack. A bunch of good red cards. There's a Pentad Prism for fixing. There's a Spell Seeker, which grabs Exhume, Shallow Grave, Whisper, Mana Drain, Impulse, Imperial Seal? Mind Twist? Man, that probably makes the Spell Seeker too good to pass. Jeez Louise. Bone Crusher Giant and whatnot in there as well. Prismari Command is another really solid one for us. Foothills doesn't grab a duel since I haven't taken any, so we're not going to consider that. I guess the Indatha Triome adds green and black, but it could actually be that I'm not even going to run the Minsk and Boo. The Prismari Command I'm picking up is fixing, right? You can make a treasure, but... Zagoth Triumph. Okay, blue, black, and a green. That gives us a few more... Okay, I mean, that gives us a decent number of green sources for Minsk and Boo. My next top pick here would be the Miscalculation. I don't think we want these red-green lands. They seem pretty bad. Daretti is kind of good here. Pestermite Wield and Xander's Lounge Wield. Okay, we got to take Xander's Lounge. Which means I can probably just cut the Kiki Jiki. Ah, well. Yeah, I think I might just be cutting the Kiki Jiki because it's only good with conscripts, and it's just so much easier to cast Splinter Twin. Am I going to run the File of Galadriel here, or would I rather have Consecrated Sphinx? I'm not big on Sphinx. But... okay, well, we can cut the Sphinx now and run the Battle Sphere, overtaking Ashiok. Battle Sphere will give us another okay reanimate hit. There's the Echo on the wheel. Actually, you know, the Woodfall Primus is not a bad... well, it's just Shallow Grave, isn't it? I guess we'd rather have Echo here for combos. Chart and Daretti both good here. Daretti pretty nice with the Battle Sphere, but Chart comes down sooner. Dark Ritual we would play. Cabal Ritual we're not going to play. All right, so that's the draft. It was a little bit of an interesting one, but we ended up in a pretty solid deck overall, I think. So let's export this over to Magic Online, and then I will build the deck over there. BRB. All right, we are back with deck building. I think I'm going to cut the Daretti, the Gear Hulk, and the Mastery. And then I will try to splash this Minsk and Boo. We're going to have access to Triome for green, Talisman for green, and then like Prismari Command for treasure and green. I can always just discard the Minsk and Boo to one of my many discard effects as well. If we don't correctly draw our manas. All right, let's figure out this mana base otherwise. I don't think I'm going to run a single forest. I think we're just going to go all mountains, islands, and swamps. So how does this look? This would be 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. That's pretty good. I'm not counting the talismans yet. This would be 3, 4, 4 red sources for twin is a little bit low, but both of the talismans do add red. And then this would be 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources before talismans. We don't need that much black though, right? It's only for Grizzlebrand, so I can probably cut one swamp for one mountain here. Would be my guess. That looks pretty good to me. Oh wait, I need to cut one more land. Haha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. Yeah, I mean, we could go down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. Yeah, I guess I can get one more red source. Again, both talismans do add red too. And then we will run it like this, and let's go to round 1 here of this team 4v4 draft. Stay tuned. All right, friends, here we are for our round 1 of this 4v4 team draft. We're playing against the Sandy Dog again, as usual. I am assuming they will be on mono red or mono white. We'll be on the play here. That does not look like quite a keepable hand to me. Yeah, we just have too many blue cards that we could draw that would be dead. So we're going to mulligan down to 6. And that looks like a pretty good 6er. We just pitch a mountain here and then go for the turn to Rona. Oh, I should have actually led on mountain in case he randomly has strip mine. Because we already have another red-green source. Not a huge deal, but it is relevant. Yep, alright, so let's assume it's on mono red then, huh? Oftentimes he splashes for some good cards. Ancestral and whatnot. Oh, a black source too, okay. Robber of the Rich. He cannot steal a card from me here, thankfully, since I have... Well, I was on the play with a mulligan. Couple ways to play this, but I think I'm just going to go land and pass. The only issue about not getting the Zagoth Triumph online is that I cannot exhume unless I draw a different black source or I Prismari command for a treasure, which I don't think we want to be doing, so... We'll just pass turn here. We'll hold up Prismari command and decide what the course of action is after that. I will block if he attacks now. I guess he just has a small burn spell or whatever to finish off the Rona. We passed Burst Lightning and stuff, Forked Bolt. Okay, that's fine. Let's loot in response. Discard Island. That happens. Yeah, I guess we'll kill it. Imperial Seal. Mountain and Talisman can be discarded. Not great. Not bad, but not great. Oh, man, he's just 2-land pass, though? Alright, well, that is a lot better for us then. Can't even have opposition agent in response with only... Well, I guess he could have, like, Dark Ritual into it. That would be pretty funny. Simian Spirit Guide. I don't have Entomb. So what's the best hit here on an empty board with him on 7? I guess it's just going to be Wheel of Fortune. I don't want to run out the Pearl yet. I mean, this is worse against discard. But better against artifact removal, right? And presumably, if he hits a discard effect, he's going to be taking the Exhume. This is just chain lightning my face, so he doesn't have to discard. Okay. I still think I go for it. Like, I don't lose much, and he loses a grip full of cards. Yeah, look at that. Flame Tongue, Custody, Fable, yada, yada, yada. Okay, interesting. Damn, we really needed to hit a red source there, didn't we? That's too bad. So I just go land, pass here? My Exhume is now really weak, too, for the record. And I would need 2 black sources to hardcast the Grizzlebrand, sadly. Scuttlemutt is his best play. I am very happy to see that. This card's a mountain, yeah. And a Figure of Destiny. That's great. Let's go Dak. Uptick. That's pretty freaking good. Discard Echo and a land. And then just Mind Twist all but one of the cards in his hand. He can level up the figure and kill the Dak, but that's fine. Snuff out Hellrider, Grenzo, and a Swamp. Good hits. Remember, Mind Twist is random. So next turn we can Toxic away his board and then Minskin Boo follow up. Seems pretty good. Dream would be that he just plays another random creature here as well. After killing the Dak. Oh, you know, he could go face. It's not out of the question, but yeah, that makes a lot more sense. All right, so 1, 2, 1. Toxic for 2. That does give him the mutt again, but I don't think that's a big deal. Then we go Minskin Boo. Pumping up. Aw, Fatal Push. Okay. That's fine. So, Minskin Boo could die here, right? Between the Scrapwork Mutt with Unearth in the graveyard and like just another small burn spell or something. We need 1 more black source for hardcast of Grizzlebrand. Yep, there's the mutt. Land. Oh, he discarded Pyromancer to the mutt? That's kind of interesting. Alright, Minskin Boot's gonna get attacked for 2 by the Unearthed Mutt. Only 1 card left, and even if it is a burn spell for Minskin Boot to finish it off, we can go like Snapcaster Prismari Command for a treasure. Oh, he's going face! Love it. We're gonna ignore the echo in our graveyard. Hazoret. Pretty good. Alright, let's flash in the snaps. Let's get our Prismari command. Let's go draw 2 and then make a treasure. Spellseeker. What does that still find? Mana Drain? That's pretty safe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I can always sack Minskin Boo to draw 4 cards too, but yeah, let's discard Chart and Spellseeker. Then we'll chump here to keep our Minskin Boo alive. So I don't want to lose to like a top decked. Oh wait, does that win? Shallow Grave Snapcaster? No. 7. I think what we do here is uptick. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grizzlebrand and pass. I think this is the safest play. And then we can just go for the win next turn. Nice, perfect. Okay, we will take the first. He has Shouldered the Apocalypse, which is really bad for all of my draw 7s. I might want to bring in Duretti. As a way to kill that. Can probably just cut the Echo and keep... no, I think we want them, though. Gearhulk's also just like a big blocker. A big Snapcaster mage, if you will. I think Silumgar probably not good enough. Well, I guess the 5 toughness on Silumgar is actually fat. Oh, Silumgar could be good versus him too. For 6 mana, though? I wonder if on the draw I just cut like Knight's Whisper. That seems fine. Go to game 2 this way. Alright, here we are for game number 2 versus Sandy Dog on red-black. Our hand is a little bit jank. But I guess I can keep it because I can Spellseeker for Imperial and then Imperial Toxic. If need be. I don't have any fast mana here, which is my biggest sadness. No Talisman or no Mox. Turn 1 Den. And the Bomi. Okay. Yeah. Lead on island in case we draw Drain next turn, I suppose. Uh-oh. 1-1 haste for 1, 2-2 haste for 2. We're going to be at 16 already. I have a feeling that Den of the Bugbear is going to be a huge problem. Okay, well, let's hope we rip Grizzlebrand here. Battle Sphere will work just as well. So I'm going to take at least 3, but then we're going to have a turn 3 Battle Sphere. Abbott revealing a Snuff Out. Perfect. That's one of the few ways he has that we saw anyway. Or maybe that was the only way we saw for him to deal with the Battle Ball. And even if the Battle Ball itself dies, we still get 4 1/1s, which are impressive versus the current board state, right? Oh, nice play with the Bomat. Now he's going to get to exhume something. Oh no! He's going to get to Custody Lich my Battle Sphere, right? Because the triggers. Well played. Very good play by him. Didn't even think about it. Yeah, excellent play. So what do I do with Spellseeker now? My hits are not great. I mean, gosh, I don't like if I have to go grab Imperial Seal, that's super bad. Oh, and this is where any burn spell is super bad for us too. I need to keep my life total high. I think I'm just going to go like this and go assume this is going to be a double chump and he's going to burn one of the tokens. Because if he doesn't cast anything here, that's going to let the Abbot trade, which would be okay for us. Fatal Push or whatever we saw last time. Yep. Sure. Go to 11. 2 cards left in his hand. Here's Figure of Destiny. Yeah. Draw an extra card. That was basically the perfect hit. I'm still probably going to lose to the Den of the Bugbear plus his Monarch, but at least it's a little bit more interesting now. Damn, if he doesn't have his Custody Lich there, we're in such good shape, I feel like. Alright, so he's going to get to Wheel of Fortune himself, but that gives us an okay chance to do something, because he might not be able to do much follow-up. Robber, that doesn't steal anything because I have 5 cards. Oof. Alright, what are we spell seeking for? Because we're just going to die to the on board then. I guess we can get Shallow Grave. Oh, wait, do we win? Oh, Shallow Grave is lethal with the Battle Sphere, isn't it? And just like that, baby, we'll take the match. Yeah, baby. 1-0. Alrighty, and here we are for round number 2 versus this team 4v4. Or of this team 4v4 versus Karate Dom, who is on a blue-red control deck. Oh, I am watching my teammate's game over there. Looking for a red source, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and run out the turn 1 chart, of course. And I guess we'll just pitch the excess islands. Next turn, Rona plus Triumph looks okay. There's the red. I still think I go with Rona this turn, though. And save the DAC for maybe a... Karate took the bolt. Save the DAC for a potential artifact. Or not. Okay, I'm gonna slam it. I know he has Force of Will in the deck. I don't know about any other counters. That is a very good thing for us. Holy smokies. Alright. Turn 3, Minsk and Boo. Let's go. Ancestral Recall. Yeah, that's pretty good. Couple red available. Fury, exiling Arc Trail to deal with Minsk. That's still not the worst, as we're left with... Worst, rather, as we're still left with a 4-4 here. Let's go with the DAC. Attack for 4. I played the land first because I wanted to play around Spell Pierce, and this way we can still Impulse end of turn. Sure. So you can kill Dak with that. We can just Mind Twist the rest of his hand away. That seems pretty good. And we're going to win this race because, well, we have our beautiful Minsk plus Tar Pit now. Wow. Soar of Temptation, Fiery Confluence, Stowaway, and a land were awesome. Might not even be able to attack with the Thundermaw then. For sure. God, I want a Wheel of Fortune so badly, but it's not right. Oh, he drew in a Braid? Ah, that's very lucky. Okay, good beats. Well, it's definitely a little bit awkward to fire it off. But is it getting much better? I don't think it is. Let's go for it. Land. Shallow Grave. Grizzlebrand. Hold up Mana Drain. Oh, are we going to get him with the drain? Oh, he's just going to let the hit happen. Okay. Surprising. So we just look for a Prismari command or whatever? Great. So now we just pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. plenty of different ways to win now. Obviously, we don't care about that. Sure. He does have a Spell Pierce. All right, that is good to note. Phoenix we don't care about. So safest way to win, probably just going for Prismari. 2 damage. Treasure. All right, and that will do that. Nice little game one there for us. Take a screenshot so our teammates know. Red, blue, tempo-ish, Spell Pierce, and Force of Will. Gearhulk probably wants to come in this matchup, would be my guess. Looks like Toxic might not be super necessary here. It's always a nice silver bullet to have, though. A lot of hasty creatures that are annoying. I know he has Narset, so maybe I'm supposed to cut Echo or Wheel, or maybe some guys can steal Planeswalkers, right? I can steal Silumgar, probably worthwhile too. Yeah, I think I can cut the Toxic in this match. And maybe just cut the Night's Whisper again on the draw. Seems okay. I don't think you mulligan this hand, but it's kind of shoddy. Needs another blue source or a way to discard the Echo. Oh, he's going to upkeep Ancestral. Pretty good. Oh, that's a great draw. We get the turn 1 Rona now. No bolt, please. Yay, no bolt. Let's look for an untapped blue source. Discard Echo. Not going to fire it off, I don't think. Not yet anyways. That's a good sign for us. Gonna need to hit a bolt to kill the Rona again. Island Pass. Do want to play around Spell Pierce though, if possible. Let's see, it's discard. Mountain. Unholy Heat. That's fine. He might just pass. Well, now I wish I had countered it, because looting away Grizzlebrand would be pretty good. Okay, draw go. We want to draw lands then for these type of scenarios. Nice, and he missed a land there. That's good for the draw-go plan. A chance that I'm just going to flash out Gearhulk as a 5/6 soon. Kind of like doing that just for some pressure. He can't Spell Pierce this. If he forces, he's going to have to discard a card. If I get to untap, it's a fast clock, so. Seems good to me. I'm going to go ahead and Impulse main phase. Yeah, we'll take the lounge. We'll play the lounge. Here we go. We'll go for the drain. Okay, that's fine. The force is gone. He gets to sower my Gearhulk. And we drew a perfect. I could just hardcast Grizzlebrand here, too. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But if I Prismari command, I still get to hold up Snapcaster plus... mana drain. Oh, whoops. 2 damage to any target, make and to kill an artifact. 2 here, kill that. Go big. Big spell. Treasure Cruise. Do it. Treasure Cruise, give me 8 colorless. Nice. Oh, he had the Stern Scolding. Fair enough. Goblin Rabble Master. Is this lethal? 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Not quite lethal. I don't have green for that. Oh, I don't actually have the black yet, do I? Now is probably the time to echo, then. Oh, wait. I didn't play around Spell Pierce with this play. Whoopsies. Oh, wait, no, but I had to do this. I had to go Zealous first, otherwise the conscripts would have been shuffled away, so... disregard me. And I think I did the math right. That puts him to 1. Beautiful. Okay, looking good for us. That's fine. That kills the conscripts. He left himself... no, he has no other choice. Okay, so we just go to combat, attack with both. Say, what do you have? And then go for a Prismari again. Ah, that works. Upgrade too. Okay. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he can't force. What am I talking about? Never mind. He can't force because he has 1 life. Perfect. And we'll take the match. Easy 2-0. So, hey, 2-0 already. If you go 2-1 or better in a team event, you are doing perfect for your team. So, that's great. Let's go win that final round. All right, here we are for my third round of this Team 4v4. I'm sitting at 2-0, so pretty good. We're playing against Alpha Frog for the final round, who is on some black-white good stuff. From what I know of my team, he's got Archon of Cruelty, Mox Jet, Palace Jailer, Rise from the Catacombs or something, whatever that's called, Parallax Wave, O-Stone. So, seems like it shouldn't be that bad of a matchup, although we might be taking a mulligan to 5 here already. Huh, yeah. I mean, we have a couple draw 7s and tutors, so I think going to 5 is going to be better off for us than praying. I guess we pitch Conscripts and Mountain here. Hope he doesn't have much discard. Not great, but definitely the best opening hand I've had so far, so. I was hoping we would, of course, draw our Mox Pearl there. Grabs Savai, Triome. Staff of the Storyteller, alright. Let's get the Talisman online, as that can blow up an artifact, although the damage might already be done here. Recruiter of the Guard. Grabbing... I think he has like Shriekmaw and stuff too. In theory, I don't think this should be a bad matchup. We'll see how it plays out in actuality. Uh-oh, he must have a lot of targets. Toughness 2 or less, so. Flicker Wisp. Okay, I dig it. Flicker like staff or something. Well, we drew our second blue source, so I'm just going to pass here. And maybe he's just going to draw a card and then flicker. Or maybe he was going to go for the Recruiter of the Guard flicker. So I'm going to have a bunch of mana next turn, but I don't really have much to do with it right now. I'm going to get 3 extra mana. Toxic. Well, that's not bad, but that's not where we want to be. I guess I'm going to loot and ignore the staff. I don't think he had many tokens or whatever. Let me double check. Yeah, not really much to go off of Frog here. Initiate, Go for the Throat, Parallax Wave, O-Stone. Alright. So let's double loot and make a treasure. Okay. Guess I'm discarding Shallow Grave. And the land. And then I cannot quite play Minsk and Boo there. So we'll just go Rona and pass. I do not expect this to live. We're probably going to want to set up a Toxic into Minsk and Boo. Oh, there's the Shriekmaw I was talking about. Alright, so I take 2. I go to 14. We're going to Toxic for 2. Yeah, sadly, I need to do this first. But it would be phenomenal to be able to Snapcaster Mage Mana Drain. He gets first priority on doing whatever he wants here. If this is just adversary pump once, that's okay. And the stud, alright. Hmm. Um, 3 cards in hand. Could Snapcaster Toxic. Could Minsk and Boo uptick pass. Snapcaster Prismari is like okay. If I just go Minsk and Boo uptick pass, he kills the Boo and attacks. I can flash in Snapcaster trade, keep Boo alive, but... Or Minsk alive. I don't actually know if that's all that good. I guess I can also go land pass here. Maybe it's just better to Snapcaster Prismari command. That actually makes a lot of sense too, doesn't it? Because I can go Snapcaster, Prismari the student, trade for the... Oh no, the student doesn't even have first strike right now. So yeah, Snapcaster, I can block the adversary. Block here, pass priority. Gonna take the extra hit for 2 and then see what he does and hold up Prismari command. Because then this will be a much cleaner board for Minsk and Boo, hopefully. I mean, still 4 cards in his hand too, so... Yeah, not feeling great. Like I said, if I could have Toxic'd and held up the Snapcaster Mana Drain, that would have been so good. But remember, we are on a mulligan to 5 as well. Absent? My Talisman is interesting. Demonic Tutor. Okay. Huh. And he levels it up once, that's fine. So 2 damage here. I'm gonna loot 2 still. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, now I can't Minskin Boo. Oh, I'm so stupid. I needed that talisman. Oh, I just brain farted fat. Well, actually, you know what? I can mind twist the rest of his hand, I guess. Oh wait, no I can't because I have to play the Spell Seeker to do that. Did I make a treasure? No. Oh my god. What a throw. So what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to shoot this and just make a treasure like I was thinking initially. Good beats. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Brain farted to the max. Let's go get Wheel of Fortune and cross our fingers. Oh, that's embarrassing. So the board state should be Minskin Boo 4/4, OP on 19. I mean, with whatever they tutored for, plus 3 other cards in their hand, admittedly, but that's funny. Yep, there's the From the Catacombs. So that might have been the reanimate target. Winds of Abandon, Parallax Wave, and a Palace Jailer. Oh my god, these hits. I don't even have a red source right now. I guess I take Talisman of Indulgence. And in theory, I can hard cast Grizzlebrand next turn. Oh, am I just dead? Oh, I'm just gonna die to the initiative, aren't I? Yeah. I go to 2 here. So this game, man. So what would have happened if I had Minskin Boo? They would have... Oh, I guess they would have... No, Palace Jailer wouldn't have done it. He would have to go Parallax Wave instead. He can't kill me by using Oh, he can. Catacombs kills us, right? Because that gives us, or him, the next Undercity trigger or whatever. Wow, what a throw! What a throw. Got too cute and died as a result. This might be a matchup where Doretti does some good work. Man, what garbage play I made there. Sheesh. Bad. Do I want Doretti? It seemed okay, not amazing. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave the configuration as it was. That was a mulligan to 5, and I punted, so the old double whammy. Let's go to the next game and not do that. Well, I mean, it sounds really bad. Really bad, he says as he keeps it. I will actually lead on Xander's Lounge, even though holding it for cycling could be good. Oh no. Turn 1 staff, annoying again. That's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw. I mean, the Spirit Token is another extremely annoying card here, because if I DAC Steal, he can finish off the DAC with the Spirit. I think I might just DAC the Jet anyways. I think 3 mana steal the Mox Jet is a pretty reasonable line here. Especially when I rip the Mind Twist off the top. Darn, found another black source, but that's not surprising, obviously. There's the Flicker Wisp again for the staff. Oh, he can flicker his Mox to get it back on his side, too. Yeah. That's good. I don't know if he's going to run into Mana Drain or not. He might just pass. Oh, he is going to go for something. Good enough. That's 3 extra mana for us. Spell Seeker. Okay. So how much mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can Spell Seeker for 9. Spell Seeker for oh, I'm 1 mana short of being able to go Spell Seeker, Imperial Seal, Wheel of Fortune, Toxic. What else can I grab here? Could just grab Mind Twist for 3. But that doesn't really do much when I'm going to wheel anyways, right? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah, 3, 3, 3, and 1. All right. YOLO. Give me the goods. Go for the throat. Shriekmaw Apparition. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. I mean, I can Mind Twist for 6 here. I guess we go with that. We're dying on board, of course, but... 3 lands, Parallax Wave, ECD, and Demonic Tutor. So I'm going to take 3, 6, 7 and go to 8. Shallow Grave Zealous. I guess we start with Chartacourse. Minsk and Boo, huh? Okay. I think he's probably going to go for lethal, right? Student of Warfare Pro Red. Oh no, he's going to attack Minsk and Boo. Okay. This I'm fine with. Let's see. Oh man, more scary card draw. That one would put me to 5. Alright, let's Prismari. Let's draw 2, discard 2, and make a treasure. The Exhume's looking pretty damn bad here. I don't think I'm supposed to lead off with Knight's Whisper. Oh, there's Toxic. Toxic for 3 is just a straight up board wipe. Except for our Boo. And then I think I go grab Twin here for the win. Because the Zealous Conscripts is my top creature, so I think we just go for it. Hope this works. Looks good to me. All right, we won the game. All right. Let's go to game number 3. Crazy one there. That was a fun one. Yeah. Let's see if we can finish. Can we convert? All right. Looks like my team has just won overall, though, so this is just for style points at this point. Turn 1 Thraben Inspector. Don't have a second blue source currently. This double mountain's really bad. Oh my lord. That might have just killed us. That might have just killed us. Absolutely. Oh no! Well, good thing my game doesn't really matter as a whole, but we are about to get demolished. Wow, basic island there would have been so much better. Oh, island next turn for impulse and probably still a chance. That's not good. Okay, take 4. He draws a card. Island? So I'm gonna go 2-1. Another one of my teammates went 2-1. I think another one went 3-0 for the lock. Or 2-1. No, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and then somebody went 1-2. Is what it's gonna end up being, maybe. But in any case, yeah, this game is not particularly close. Dude, that one wasteland. We would have been able to impulse through all of those terrible draws too, because how many lands have we drawn as well? Alright, I need to impulse to exactly toxic. And that doesn't do it, so that is... Well, I guess we're not dead on board, are we? If he has another white source, I lose. To fully levels this up to 7 as a double striker. Because currently this is only 7 damage. Oh, there it is. But I also did just impulse for something, so you have to imagine he might be a little bit concerned. Yeah. Alright, I'm at 2. Uh-oh. Is this going to be the White Plume Adventurer? Gonna go initiative style on me. White Plume is initiative, right? Not yeah, it's initiative. So, the way we survive is to Prismari into... Oh, absent my... okay, so I'm gonna draw the Talisman this turn. Draw 2, discard, make a treasure. And that'll do it. GG's. All right, well, I went 2-1, so that's great. And again, anytime you go 2-1 or better in a team event, that's perfect. So good job to us. That was a fun little deck. Lots of little combos and cute things I could have done. It's too bad I punted that. I might have been able to go 3-0 if I didn't punt, but ultimately it didn't matter. So good job, team. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.